This presentation concerns how to create a cover letter and a resume. The cover letter that follows adheres to the 4 essential principles of a good cover letter. Get to the point immediately. Tell why you should be considered for a job. Show a willingness to work and to learn. And make it easy for a prospective employer to ask you for an interview. As you can see, this letter is in block letter format, which is the preferred format for a cover letter or an application letter. You want to write the business's name exactly as it appears on their website or in their stationery or in their job ad, punctuation and all. Try to find the name of the human resource manager. If not, use the title in your address, followed by a colon. Mention where you heard about the job or found out about it. Maybe it was on a website, or maybe you know someone that works there and they mentioned it to you. If that employee is in good standing, mention them in the letter. That way you will have an easy to access personal reference. List what interested you in the job. Next, mention your qualifications. This section of this letter is a little bit bougie. This is a former Division I college athlete at University of Virginia. But think about what scenarios in your life would fit in this section. Maybe you work full-time and go to school full-time, maintaining a good GPA. Maybe you raise children and go to school full-time, maintaining a good GPA. Either one of these scenarios will demonstrate that you have the drive and the ability to succeed while balancing a hectic schedule. You want to reiterate your desire to work for the company. And then finally, provide contact information to make it easy for them to ask you in for an interview. This is an example of a traditional resume. As you can tell, it's in an attractive format. I believe this was made from a template that's available online. This resume has 1-inch margins all the way around and is printed in a readable 11 or 12 point font. You want to make sure that your personal and contact information is the first thing at the top of the resume. Next, you'll want to include a professional profile or an objective. When listing your education, go in reverse order. In other words, list your most recent education and work your way back. Do the same when listing your work experience. Start with your current job or the last one you held and work your way back. This is an example of a scannable resume. The first thing you want on a scannable resume is your name. A scannable resume is one that's easily fed into a computer that's programmed to pull the relevant information off of a resume and to set aside applicants for interviews. You want to keep this resume to one column, and you want to include your objective next. You can include keywords within your objective or your profile, or even include them in a separate paragraph at the end. Keywords should trigger a computer program to pull your name for a possible job interview. After your personal information and your objectives, you want to list your experience. In a scannable resume, you want to use asterisks in place of bullet points because computers read those more easily. Also, try to avoid abbreviations. Left align your resume, and don't use shading, tabs, indenting, italics, boldface type. The things that set off a traditional resume and make it more appealing are not things you typically want to use in a scannable resume. You should try to have both styles of resumes available depending on what your prospective employer wants. Thank you.